wait for your turn. Yo, I'm dripping. Blue water Fiji. Balenciaga Ricky. Girls no one leave me. Show money for my guys like I be in biscuits.
Yep, Jordan 105.5 FM, the station you are listening to. Von Michael, still the voice with you right here on radio. It's time for us to get straight into business again. Yes, you know, it's Wednesday, and every Wednesday we get to connect with the Nigerian Society of Engineers, talking about NSE, where we share more light on the engineering space right here in the country. And today's episode promises to be a good one. Also, we're speaking with engineer Emmanuel Okechukwu Okolo. MNSE was born in Udi local government of Enugu State. He obtained his bachelor's degree of engineering from Federal University of Technology Owerri, Futo, Imo State, and a master's degree in project management (MPM) from University of Lagos, Akoka. He is a current registered engineer. He's also a corporate member of the Nigerian Institute of Mechanical Engineers right here in the country. Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure having you here with us today on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, sir. Nigeria at 65. As we celebrate our independence today, the engineering sphere, what can you say? 65 years of independence, 65 years of exposure, 65 years of standing alone. Engineering in the country, where are we right now, sir?
Thank you so much. First of all, I need to appreciate Jordan FM for this wonderful opportunity you have created for the engineering body to have a feel of what you're doing, and at the same time to propagate the issues that concern the engineering.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to Nigerians on the 65th anniversary of our independence.
Yes.
And I rejoice with all Nigerians, and at the same time, on behalf of the ESCOs, members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, I wish Nigerians a happy anniversary.
Awesome, sir.
Just like you said, it has not been all that flower and joyful occasion for the engineering body for the period you've stated, 65 years. The engineering society has transformed from stage to stage, from generation to generation.
Yeah.
But in all, I think we are growing. We have moved from the practical, the analog, and today we are moving to digital. So in all, I need to say we are progressive for the engineering society and the body in Nigeria.
Awesome. Progress is all we can say, and progress is definitely all we want in the Society of Engineering in Nigeria at this time. Now, moving from importation to producing, now, for you, how ready do you think we are for that? I mean, the Renewed Hope agenda is a big agenda that covers a whole lot at this very time. Now, how ready is the country? How ready are the engineers for this very phase? From importation to production, from we importing some things to starting to produce them right here in the country. How ready are we for that?
Okay, I need to start by saying the president has been doing so great in the transformation that is going on in Nigeria. Every one of us is aware that it is no longer business as usual.
Yes.
So moving from importation to manufacturing, quite well is not very easy for everyone, especially the engineering body in Nigeria. However, I think it is good to say that every step being taken in this transformation is for the good of the engineers, in the sense that if we start manufacturing in Nigeria, it is going to be for the benefit of the engineers and for the benefit of the Nigerian society in general.
Okay.
However, you know very well that once we import, we are not enriching the economy of the country. However, if we continue to import, we are also helping the economy of the country we are importing from. Exactly. So what we are saying is it is for the good of the Nigerian economy if we start producing. Now I go back to your question, how ready are we? I am saying for me, I am not particularizing it to the engineering body, but to the country in general.
Okay.
What do I mean by that? We have passed through 65 years, as we've just stated some few minutes ago, of our anniversary. And the baby born 65 years now is no longer sucking breast.
Yes.
But rather the baby should be a grown-up individual. Now, for me, I think we are tightening our belts. We are not fully ready. What do I mean by that? If we check what is happening today in our power sector, which is a bedrock to manufacturing, it is challenging that we are still struggling to put our power system in order. The man and other bodies are struggling to put their feet on ground. I remember as a young man growing up, I know we had so many textile companies, so many manufacturing companies where you manufacture both replacement parts and so on and so forth.
Okay.
These are all tailored towards having a foundation laid on power.
Okay.
But this is challenging. So in all, I think I said with the transformation going on by the president of this country, I think gradually we will get there. But for now, we are still struggling.
Awesome. It's a gradual process and we will definitely get there. Exactly. You are the NSE chairman, Apapa branch. That very place is one of the major contributing factor to the country when it comes to revenue generation, when it comes to the economic growth of the country. Apapa is one of the major places. And then there's a whole lot going on there right now. I mean, we've seen the development brought there by the Lagos State government. We've seen growth in that very axis. For you right now, do you think the development in that very axis is enough? Do you think engineers rather are getting enough opportunity in that very place at this very time?
Okay, I think Apapa area has been one of the major contributors to the economic place of the country and Lagos in particular.
Yes.
Now you can see the swing from initial productive stage of Apapa. You know, things were growing initially. You know, economic activity is booming. You see offices, factories, and so on and so forth, moving in a progressive stage. And all of a sudden, Apapa started witnessing a decline in economic activities. You can agree with me, and you can attest to this.
Yes, sir.
It got to a level that even the port and other areas started having challenges of traffic, some tax challenging aspect, and so on and so forth. It got to a level that even to have access into Apapa became a problem. Yes, it was a nightmare for people in some years back to move in and out of Apapa. This is an area where I have to give kudos to the engineers. Part of our contribution was for us to work and collaborate with the government to ease off this traffic. NSE Apapa sometimes designed, worked with a committee to design what we call the call log that was being implemented and still rather being implemented at this moment to make sure that vehicles that are not required to load in the port do not come into port. Of course, we were concerned because having done some stress analysis on the bridges. You will agree with me that it is dangerous for us to have heavy loads for a particular time and period on the bridge.
Yes.
The bridge is not meant to have vehicles parked on them, but rather it should be a connecting route from the level ground to the next level ground. Now, when you apply this stress, it will transform to strain, and at the end of the day, it is affecting the bridges. So we worked hard to make sure that what you experience today as ease to the congestion reduced. We now agree that there are so many construction works going on in Apapa area, and this development is well appreciated by the society. We're also collaborating with the local government areas and some other bodies to make sure that this development. However, coming to the question you asked about whether it is beneficial to the engineers, I think for me it is challenging because even when we have so many laws and rules and regulations concerning the local context, it is still a struggle for our engineers to get some contracts in the projects that are going on. So in all, I would say that the engineers are still struggling to benefit fully as expected in the development going on in the area.
Thank you very much for that. The struggle is still real. There's still a whole lot of improvement to be done at this very time. Now, let's talk about your stay so far as the chairman of FNSE Apapa branch. How long has this been? And I mean, for the amount of time, years or months you've been in office, what are the different things that you have done that are very feasible and very good in the mind of people in Apapa at this very time?
Thank you so much. I will go straight to the point. This is a very good question. However, what I do to myself is to reassess myself. I move after some few steps. I look back to say, what have I done? And what is the next thing ahead of me, or what are the next things that I need to do? Coming back to your question, I have August this year, August 30 is exactly 1 year in the office as the chairman of the Nigerian Society of Engineers Apapa branch.
Amazing.
And I look at myself as even when I count some achievement, I still tell myself you have a lot to do in order to to touch humanity. Because being in the position of the chairman of a branch of the society, it is down on you that you are called to serve. So no matter the amount of input I have made, I still count it that it is not enough. Because part of my hobby is to touch lives. So in the position of the chairman, you are expected to serve. Then at the initial stage, taking the office, part of my priority was, and it's still to make sure that our members are upgraded in the level where they are as engineers in terms of technological know-how. And in this regard, as the chairman, we have organized so many workshops and seminars that are designed to support our members' growth and development. And in terms of this, it will also translate to the growth and development of the nation at large. The next thing that we have done is that we have also collaborated with the Lagos State Infrastructural Committee in order to make sure that we follow up with the infrastructures and know the areas where we need to make sure that we upgrade the infrastructures and areas where we are having challenges. We immediately reach out to our ERM to make sure that they follow up to prevent accidents and loss of life.
Wow.
We also embark on training our young engineers, and in this aspect, we have deployed many of them to different companies around Apapa and this environment to make sure that our young engineers' experience is upgraded.
Okay.
We also did not leave our student engineers out of this, because we also collaborate with companies and factories around us to deploy our student engineers into intern to do their ITs, and even our NYSC graduate engineers. We also make sure that we collaborate with our host companies to make sure that they are deployed to gain more experience that will help them to grow further in their career, their future career.
Wow.
So we also create a mentorship platform where we make sure that those who are out of their NYSC, the interns, to also learn from the experienced engineers ahead of then we're also in the near future, we are already working on this using our committee that we call Infrastructure and Innovation Committee.
Okay.
This committee is working at this moment, trying to put things in order to make sure that, you know very well that Lagos is a coastal state.
Yes.
Where we have challenges with flood and drainage challenge area. So this our committee is working hard to make sure that we collaborate very well and to reduce the level of flooding around the Apapa area and the East environment. So this is part of what we are doing and what we have done so far.
Wow. Quite amazing. I mean, those are fantastic one in the space of 365 days in office. I mean, kudos to you, sir, and thank you so much for your dedication and commitment to serving the people of Apapa and Lagos at this very time. Now, still talking about NSE engineers in the country at this very time. Looking at the way the country is right now, people to an extent tend to run away from things done in government. Let me break it down for you now, sir. An average Nigerian man would say, I'd rather be a private owner of a company and seek contract from governmental organizations, let them give me directly as a private owner, than be a part of a government body to get a contract. Are you getting me, sir?
Yes, I'm with you.
Now, what is your take on this, and how open is NSE Apapa branch to, reaching out to more engineers, to welcoming them, to telling them to come join us, come and join this movement, no matter whatever company you have, be part of us. Let us be able to grow together and build more engineers at this very moment.
Okay, thank you so much. There is a saying that says that no man can be an island, and at the same time, a tree cannot make a forest. You know, it is better you have a number of broomsticks joined together to form a broom to sweep very well than to use only one single stick. Having said that, we all have individual aspirations. We also have our individual targets. People must have their assessments of their lives and their growth or career projection.
Yeah.
But for me, I think when we are united, we form more force. The Nigerian Society of Engineers, led by the Nigerian Society of Engineers president and the chairman in council, engineer Margaret Aina Oguntola FNSE, has done so much in making sure that the government give the local engineers more opportunities in major engineering projects and contracts.
Amazing.
And this is a way to assist in driving speedy economic growth in Nigeria. However, some people are favored when they move in their own respective single unit to source for contracts.
Okay.
But I tell you that the society at large has a pool of contracts that are being sourced by the Nigerian Society of Engineers. But I know that many of our members do not know that when you are very close to the headquarters or you go through your branches to make sure that you submit your quotations, that definitely there are so many opportunities that stand out for us to gain. So I stand here to encourage our engineers to key into the society.
Okay.
And at the same time, when we come together, we also fight our cause together, and we are bound to win. So I encourage our Nigerian engineers to come together and be part of the society.
Okay.
We might be looking at it on the periphery, and we may not be seeing what is inside. But once you come in very well, at the end of the day, you are bound to get your contracts, you are bound to get your projects that you work for, and you contribute to the growth of the nation at large.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you very, very much, sir, for speaking with us. Thank you so much for talking to us on the show today. We wish you a happy independence. I will also say congratulations to you for celebrating 1 year in office in August. Thank you so much, sir, for your time, for speaking with us today. Any final words for the people of Nigeria at this time?
Thank you so much. First, I need to congratulate Nigeria for the 65th anniversary of our independence. I wish to acknowledge our forefathers who fought to make sure that we have this independence. When I look back and see and read and watch the videos of before the independence, I see the investments made by our forefathers to secure this independence. I remain grateful to them, those who contributed. And to Nigeria in general, I wish to say, let us be patient with the government, and we hope that the future is brighter.
Amen.
Thank you for having me, Jordan FM, and for this platform that you have created for engineers and engineering body to express our input to the society and the future progress that we are making and what we have to add to the society.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Before I let you go, sir, the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Apapa branch, the Golden branch, I just got this information talking about the 2025 Elders Roundtable and the public lecture with the theme "Knowledge Without Borders: Bridging the Divide of National Advancement" by engineer Valerie Agbariba, FNSE. Now, this very one will be happening on the 31st of October 2025 at 11 a.m. at the National Engineer Center Annex 1 Engineering Close off Idowu Taylor Street, Victoria Island, Lagos. I am very sure you are aware of this very the 2025 Elders Roundtable and Public Lecture courtesy the Apapa branch, sir.
Yes, of course,
okay.
I am.
Okay, we'll definitely be giving out more information right here on the show as it unfolds. It's happening on the 31st of October 2025. Would you care to just tell us a few things about this very roundtable?
Okay, this roundtable is an avenue where we acknowledge the input of our engineers who are 60 years and above.
Okay.
We appreciate their input to the society and to the nation at large. In this program and event, we also need to have a public lecture.
Okay.
Just like you stated, the theme "Knowledge Without Borders: Bridging the Divide for National Advancement." In this program, we also need to make sure that we have a health check on our elderly engineers.
Okay.
The general public is also invited. We also give award to some distinguished Nigerians and engineers in particular.
Wow.
Then in that program, we also need to have our newly corporate members inducted into the society. And at the same time, we'll have a panel discussion and also have the inauguration of our newly elected ESCO members. So this is basically what we are doing to acknowledge their input and at the same time to say thank you for all your support and your mentorship and your input to the engineering body and to the society at large.
Amazing. Thank you so much once again, sir, for your time. Thank you for speaking with us today on the show. Do have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day ahead, sir.
Thank you so much, Jordan FM,
yes, sir,
for having me.
Yes, that's where we'll draw the curtains right here on the ease of doing business, the engineering part right here on the switch. Stay with me. The show continues. We'll pay some bills. I'll be back in a bit.